Yeah, as I was taking a walk, it just occurred to me that a question was asked during our webinar today, cyber practice session, where we were discussing mastering the transition into cybersecurity. Someone asked a question as to what certification should be taken. Is certification necessary? And I realized that we didn't address that question as we got deep into other conversations around how do you exactly master that transition. So now, I'm making this short video to address that part. Certification in cybersecurity or in tech is necessary. Now, take note. It is necessary, but it will most likely not teach you how the job is done. So people come in and they ask, what certifications should I take? My answer to them is always, certification is not your first step. It's one of the steps you take when you have the knowledge and you're getting ready for the market. Certification is one of those things that will position you well in the market, right? So certification is not your first step. As I explained on the call, the first step is understanding where you are right now. Always start from where you are. Know the gap between where you are and what you want to do. What part of cybersecurity do you want to get into? What are the requirements for that field? Do you have something to leverage already? Take note of that and know what the gap is. Now, start learning, doing your learning, preferably practical learning, towards bridging that gap. And when you have that knowledge, certification is more certifying the knowledge you already have, not the other way around. Certification is about proving that you know what you think you know. And you're not just proving to yourself, you're proving to the world. It's just like a company saying that they have strong security. The only way to prove it to the world is to go through an external audit, attestation, or whatever it's called, or an assessment, right? Is to have an independent person, independent body test or assess their security posture. It's exactly the same thing with professional certifications. You need an independent body to confirm the knowledge you think you have, to certify that you have the knowledge you believe you have. So that is the place of certification. Now, in cybersecurity or tech, there are so many certifications out there. There are the more common ones, the CISSPs, the CISM, CRISC, CISA, CEH. There are so many, but which one you take depends on your area of specialization, the area you want to tackle. I've seen a lot of people just go, oh, you must have CISSP. No, you don't. I don't have CISSP. I've never had to struggle in this space because CISSP doesn't define what I have or the experience I have, and it wouldn't define the experience you have too. So you have to know what field, what line you're going to. If you're going to be a ethical hacker or be what is it called, a pen tester, yes, by all means go get CH. If you're going into something more technical, do CISA, if you want to be a cybersecurity analyst, do CISA plus, CYSA plus. If you want to go more technical, or you want to go into cloud, do cloud security related certifications. CCSK is there, CCSP, and a number of other ones. If you want to go more into management, more into risk, governance, do GRCP, do GRCA, frameworks. If you want to specialize on certain frameworks, go into PCI or certain standards. PCI DSS is there, PCIP, PCI specialist certifications, and what have you, PCI QSA or ISA or whatever that is, if you meet the requirements. If you want to specialize in, say, ISO, there are so many ISO certifications you can take. But again, let your knowledge and your area of interest determine what certifications you take. Don't just pack 15, 20 certifications and you can't defend them. So your first step is not certification. Your first step is knowing where you're going and understanding the gap between where you are now and where you're going. Talk soon.